What can I get you?
Just soda water, Liz.
What the hell are you doing here?
I need to talk to you.
I thought we agreed talking was pointless. It's the only thing we agreed about.
This is different. It has to do with Don.
Fine. Talk. But if you start lecturing me, I swear I'll grab one of those bottles and smash you across the face with it.
Our daughter's alive, Liz.
What?
I saw her during the blackout. In my vision, I was with her. She was wounded. I think it might have been somewhere in Afghanistan.
You sure you weren't dead? Maybe you were in heaven with her. You might want to check on that with your higher power.
I'm serious, Liz. You know what people have been saying? These things are real. Glimpses of what's to come.
What's to come? You want to know what I saw? I saw this. I was doing exactly the same thing I'm doing now. Exactly the same thing I've been doing for the past 5 years. And those sorry-ass regulars, they were here too. Nothing changes. Whatever we are, just set in stone a long time ago. We just go through the cycles over and over again. Wash, rinse, repeat until we die. What you saw wasn't real. It's called wishful thinking. And you've been doing it your whole life. You were supposed to be some big engineer in Palo Alto, and look where you wound up. A lineman at DWP. Just let her go, Kyle. Seriously.
I can't. Not when I know she needs me. She's out there, I'm positive.
She's dead. She's buried. She's never coming back. This isn't about some vision. This is about guilt. It's you coming up with some fantasy because you were responsible. You're the reason she went into the military in the first place.
That's not true.
Of course it is. She was always a daddy's girl, always following in her father's footsteps. Why are you doing this? What the hell do you want from me anyway?
I want your signature. I think they made a mistake. I need you to sign an affidavit so I can exhume her remains.
Well, you're not going to get it, Kyle. Ever. So why don't you just leave?
I'm gonna find her, Liz, whether you help me or not. And when I do, I'll let you know.
Just do me a favor, Kyle. Don't.
Hey, Lise. I'm sorry. They don't allow skanks in this building.
Stick it, Morgan. How's your morning, Nathan? Mine? I just sold 4 policies before 10 a.m. July, a home, and a boat. I can't wait until the sales meeting when I can show Ross how badly I trust you this quarter.
This quarter ain't over yet. Storms.
Yeah, but you're so preoccupied with getting your son a special birthday gift that you can't keep your eye on the prize.
How do you know that?
Your wife just updated her Facebook status.
You see my wife's status updates?
Most of the people in the office do.
Since when?
Since the company picnic. They all think she's a hoot. I just read them because it keeps me informed of what you're up to. Know your enemy. That's her. Apparently, Morgan's wife is bringing a date to Heidi's party. That will be fun for you, Morgan. So, your kid's becoming a man, huh? Get him a hooker.
How much do you charge?
You don't want to mix it with me, Marvin. I'll always win, and you always lose. You know why? Because I have the upper hand.
How do you figure that?
Because you want to have sex with me. And I have absolutely, unequivocally no desire to have sex with you.
Just so we're clear, you couldn't be further from the truth. I actually find you a little cold and mannish. It'd be like having sex with C-3PO.
Really? Because I'm really good at that. In fact, in college, I used to have sex with my roommate. Her name was Rachel Marinow, and she looked just like Hugh Knightley. Imagine that. Me, at 22, having a full-blown, comatose lesbian sex with a girl who looks just like Hugh Knightley. You see? Now that thought is in your head. It will fester in your brain and root down into your... And it will fester in your brain and bleed down into every fiber of your being, making it absolutely impossible for you to look at me ever again without thinking about it. That's called upper hand. Men are pathetic.
Is that a true story?
Does it matter?
No.
Does.
Hey, Denise. I'm sorry. They don't allow skanks in this building.
Stick it, Marvin. How's your morning, Nathan? Mine? I just saw 4 policies before 10 a.m. 2 live, went home in a boat. I can't wait until the sales meeting when I can show Ross how badly I trounced you this quarter.
This quarter ain't over yet. Storms.
Yeah, but you're so preoccupied with getting your son a special birthday gift that you can't keep your eye on the prize.
How do you know that?
Your wife just updated her Facebook status.
You get my wife's status updates?
Most of the people in the office do.
Since when?
Since the company picnic. They all think she's a hoot. I just read them because it keeps me informed on what you're up to. Know your enemy. That's her. Apparently, Marvin's wife is bringing a date to Harley's party. That would be fun for you, Marvin. So, your son's becoming a man, huh? Get him a hookah.
How much do you charge?
You don't want to mix with me, Marvin. I'll always win, and you always lose. You know why? Because I have the upper hand.
How do you figure that?
Because you want to have sex with me. And I have absolutely, unequivocally no desire to have sex with you.
Just so we're clear, you couldn't be further from the truth. I find you a little cold and managed. You like having sex with C3PO.
Really? Because I'm really good in that. In fact, in college, I used to have sex with my roommate. Her name was Rachel Marinow, and she looked just like Keira Knightley. Imagine that. Me, at 22, in a twin bed, having full-blown, comatose lesbian sex with a girl who looks just like Keira Knightley. You see? Now, that thought is in your head, and it will fester like a thorn in your brain, and bleed down into every fiber of your being, making it impossible for you to look at me ever again without thinking about it. That's called upper hand. Men are so pathetic.
Is that a true story?
Does it matter?
No.
Toodles.
Yeah, I think